Local on the ground, we are here with the famous Tom Ferrone. How are you?
I am very good. Always wonderful to see you all, Doreen.
And he is, of course, with Oscar Schmidt. So tell us about Oscar Schmidt and what you guys got for 2014.
2014, our good friend, ukulele Mike Lynch, has worked with us to come up with Mike's own ukulele. It's a tenor uke, has a solid cedar top. I'm going to show it to you now. Mike wanted us to produce something to be very clean, very simple. He used the slotted headstock design, the Grover type tuner. Nothing fancy is what Mike said, but Mike wanted to have something with a very warm and very, very playable. Mike was very sensitive to action, so Mike really worked on this one. We had 3 or 4 samples go back and forth. He was very pleased with this. This is a product that'll be available in April, so we'll look for that to hit this theme. Mike, what an educator he is. He has 300 or so videos that are on YouTube and a variety of other social sites. He's given so much to the community. I believe that you even went on a cruise with Mike.
Yeah, well, I saw him when he docked on Kauai.
On Kauai. Indeed, we're just so pleased to have him with us. Nice little inlay on the headstock. Right. So a delightful piece. Another question that has been coming up a lot lately, of course, Willie K. And again, people asking me, what does this puppy really sound like? If you go to Maui, you have to drive the road to Hana. You have to get up at 3 in the morning and watch the sunset on Haleakala. And then, of course, you have to go to Lahaina and watch Willie K play. He's truly one of Hawaii's living volcanoes. So just a delightful performer.
Right on.
It was his design to add the 5th string to this piece. It really does, and he's a very aggressive player. So it adds.
I see you've been practicing.
A little bit. Yeah.
Right on.
As I say, it really adds that the bottom end of this piece is just an amazing voice to it. So real pleased. It again features the Fishman EQ system. It's an all-Koa instrument. The nicer Grover ebony button die-cast headstock or die-cast tuners. So it's a real sharp piece for Willie.
Cool. And what are these going to run?
Both Mike's and Willie's uke are going to have a suggested retail of $5.99. Street price, we're probably looking at about $4 to $4.50.
Good. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So many of the instruments that I think are being produced right now come from innovation. A lot of innovation in the ukulele market. I think for all of us, a lot of instruments that are produced are, well, imitation. We're imitating the masters, and probably doing it at a more affordable price point, so that people don't have to spend $2,000 and $3,000 and $4,000 for a uke, which
not everyone has.
No, they don't.
Not everyone has.
I think to a certain degree, there's also a little insanity in the market. So those are the 3 I's: innovation, imitation, and insanity. Now that's
we
not
all need
to
a
say,
little bit of insanity.
Yes, right, we do. That's not to say that. not not to say that this is necessarily insane, but here is a really, from a guitar-centric standpoint,
Right.
it's tuned as though you were to place the capo on the 5th fret.
Fret, yeah, A to A. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and from a ukulele player's standpoint, all of your chords in the shape on the first 4 strings are absolutely
Pretty much the
identical
same, yeah.
and in the same pitch. So if you're a strictly uke player approaching
still have
this,
it, yeah.
yeah, you've got it. And then the dynamic of the additional 2 strings,
A little more range.
oh,
Yeah.
huge range and color,
Yeah.
and it becomes more percussive in your playing.
Right.
So it's been a nice addition for Oscar.
Cool.
This one, the street price is going to be about $279.
Right on.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I've gone back and I've watched so many of the videos that you've done through the years.
Cool.
Why is it that none of us talk to you about baritone ukes? It's an overlooked part of the
Really,
ukulele
really is,
industry.
really is, really
It's
is.
just none of the interviews really have baritone ukes on them.
Wow.
And Oscar makes 5 different baritones.
Cool.
This one is the Florentine Cutaway. It's all koa. It is with the built-in pickup.
Sweet.
It's the nicer Grover tuners. What does a baritone bring to your ukulele playing? Well, of course, your low.
Range. Definitely range.
Yes, your
Yeah.
low string is an octave lower than your typical string, and then the tuning is completely different. It's like the first 4 strings of a guitar. So it really is a different tenor of the lower octave thing. There's just things that it's a different dynamic. So it's
nice and warm. You know,
really
it gives
warm.
it a little bit more character if you're playing with a baritone. Yeah.
and we're playing with a baritone in the ukulele ensemble too.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. We make instruments in spalted maple in a satin finish. The spalt has a very beautiful timbre sound-wise. The satin finish is a little louder than some of our gloss finish instruments, so a different tonality to it.
And a little bit more on the brighter side. Yeah. Right on, and it sounds really, really, really sweet.
So I
and
thought I
how
would
much
bring
are
it-
those gonna be running?
That particular piece is under $200 for a street price, so
I see.
really affordable.
Cool. So, what are your goals for Oscar Schmidt in 2014?
You know, it's a clean, well-built, very affordable, very warm, rich sounding instrument. The Oscar Schmidt legacy continues. It's our 144th year.
Yeah.
We're delighted to be part of this community. Our association in these interviews has just been something that I look very forward to. We want to thank the community, and my wife and I are going to be grandparents in April.
Oh,
so
congratulations!
indeed,
Congratulations!
it continues.
So we'll be looking forward to talking to Tom Ferrone Jr.
Yeah, we don't know if it'll be a Tom Jr., but indeed we will. Yes.
Right on. So, is there anything else you want to tell the Ukulele Underground audience?
Keep supporting Ukulele Underground. Aldrine's lessons are an invaluable service.
Thank you.
Keep playing. have fun in your playing, and we love to see you each and every year.
Cool. Where can we find Oscar Schmidt?
It, of course, is www.oscarschmidt.com. I've always appreciated all the cards and letters you guys have been sending me, so thank you.
Thank you so much, Tom.
Very good to see you again.
Always a pleasure. So check them out, guys. OscarSchmidt.com. Aloha.